32 minutes after the hour now, as the country continues to mourn and come to grips with the assassination of Charlie Kirk, many are questioning exactly how we arrived at this very moment in America.
A time when deadly political violence is not only normal, but it's actually celebrated by some people, online especially.
Yeah, here to discuss is Dr. Daniel Amen, child and adult psychiatrist, founder of Amen Clinics, and the author of Raising Mentally Strong Kids. So, Dr. Amen, I think you're going to be against what I'm going to say. I'm pretty sure you are. But I think we almost have sanitized the killing and are talking about moving on without giving people the understanding of how brutal this was. Do you think on some level it's necessary to see this, how depraved and how horrific this was?
No, it's absolutely what we should be doing. This is a time to grieve. It's also a time to really try to understand why these things keep happening. And it's not a simple answer. I always think of my patients in 4 big circles. So what's the underlying biology? We are sicker than we have ever been, which means our brains are sicker. At Amen Clinics, we do a study called Brain SPECT Imaging, and it looks at blood flow and activity. And I've scanned over 100 murderers, 1,000 convicted felons, and they do not have healthy brains. I sent an image of a healthy scan compared to one of the mass murderers, and his brain is very damaged. But it's not just biology. We always have to think of what are the biological factors, the psychological factors, the social, and even spiritual factors. 58% of young people have no sense of meaning or purpose. And all of these things matter.
Listen, I'm so glad you're talking about this and the fact that we are, physical and spiritual beings as well. And I think that's actually something that Charlie Kirk tried to address on campuses, was trying to bring meaning into these children's lives. Let's talk about the social media component, the virtual world that so many young people are living in, and how that might have an impact, that this lack of understanding reality.
Well, and most of them actually don't understand the algorithms and the bots that spew hatred. When I posted about my friendship and love for Charlie, lots of people loved it, but there are all these haters. And I'm like, why are you hating me? But when you actually go to their accounts, they have 0 or no followers. So you know they're bots. And this is a big issue in our society, because the more hatred, the more clicks, the more money. And we have to be so careful with this. And I think we need social media for under 16 because they saw the research. This is devastating to our children's brains, who are in the biggest brain and mental health epidemic in history.
Dr. Amen, this has been a bloody month, as you know. We also just came out of that horrific school shooting with in the Catholic Church with the young children.
Yeah.
Coming out of that, HHS Secretary Bobby Kennedy said we're going to look at SSRIs. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I think we should be looking at everything. We should be looking at medication. We should be looking at social media. We should be looking at the toxic foods. Children, 70% of their diet is ultra-processed food. All of this matters. If we just look at one thing, we're not going to solve it. It is always a biopsychosocial, spiritual answer. That's why I'm working with the White House Faith Office on creating a national brain health initiative. And it's all based around one question. If you can just ask yourself every day, if what I'm doing right now is good for my brain or bad for it. And then if you can answer that with information and love of yourself, love of your family, love of the reason God put you on earth, you just start making better decisions.
Better choices,
This boy did not have a healthy brain, but he also didn't have a healthy mind, healthy relationships and a healthy connection with his creator. We have to look at all of it.
Dr.
Right.
Daniel Amen, thank you so much for your time today. There was also that shooting over in Colorado. Appreciate it. We appreciate
true.
that. You're spending time with us. And again, he's right. There's a bigger component here. There's the spiritual as well as brain health and physical health.
Yep, we're definitely in a spiritual battle.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Doctor.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.